sideways mode. Now in this last part, you see that there is no higher top, higher bottom, no lower top, lower bottom. There is a lower top, lower to this, and then this is further lower, and this is higher, higher. So there is no trend here. So that is the sideways market. So that confirms a triangle. You need at least 4 points because you need to have 2 points to draw one line. So you have like, so this is my say 1 point and 2 point, and this is my 3 point and 4 point. So I need 4 points at least to draw a triangle without fail. So that's minimum. And this is called a symmetrical triangle because one is going down, one is going up. The other one can be a ascending triangle. Means one line is going up, the other line is going straight, or there can be descending triangle. Okay. Now ascending, you see that bottoms are coming higher, tops are same. So bottoms are coming higher, that already gives you a bullish undertone. So the breakout is likely on the upside in this case and down in this case. That is 99%. In rare cases, it may break out the other side. And this symmetrical can break up also and it can break down also. Now in this case, if it breaks up, then it will become continuation pattern because the trend was up and then it went sideways and then it breaks up. So it becomes continuation. And if it breaks down, then it becomes reversal pattern. So triangles can work as continuation as well as reversal patterns. You need 4 points. So let's note down what you need is 4 points. Sideways market. Means they should not be high top, high bottom or low top, low bottom. They can work as continuation as well as reversal. Symmetrical can break up or break down. Ascending can break up most of the times. Descending can break down most of the times. So what I said is you need 4 points to draw a triangle. Sideways market, continuation as well as reversal they can act. Symmetrical can break up or down. Ascending can break up and descending will break down. Okay. Now again the target. Target is the maximum distance from the top to bottom is your target, up or down both the sides. So target is the height of the triangle, similar to MW patterns in this case also. Now, one most important part is then when you have a triangle like this, and if it goes, it should not go like this and break out, because ये तो breakout by default हो गया, क्योंकि ज़्यादा देर चलते रहेगा तो अपने आप it will come out of the triangle because there is an apex point. So the triangle has to break out well before 3/4 of the triangle. समझो ये मेरा first point है, तो अगर ये ट्राइंगल ये फर्स्ट डे 1 है और ये एपेक्स का डे 100 है, so I have to break before 75th day, up or down. So you have to break like this or you have to break like this. If it goes beyond that again and again, then it is going out. So it has to break out 75th or 3/4 length breakout. Otherwise, if it is going to the apex, then it loses its significance. And most common mistake what even seasoned players do or seasoned technical analysts do is you have to draw the triangle from the point where it starts sideways market. You cannot see, if you see in this trend, I could have drawn a triangle from here. But this point is a part of the trend. It's a higher top and that is not allowed. And you may not find some couple of things what I mentioned here in the books also. Okay. So this is not allowed. This point you cannot take. So you have to take from the next point. You cannot take the trended part. You have to take the sideways part. Okay. There are people who draw triangles like this also. Now triangle means sideways market. This means trended market. So it's not there. It's not allowed. It's not a triangle. So if there is a triangle which does not have a higher top or a higher bottom, it's a sideways market, then typically what will happen is the volumes will be less. And on breakout, the volume has to be higher. So during the triangle, volume will be less in triangle and volume high on breakout. Now that is given for all patterns. And one more was that you can't start from the triangle has to be drawn from the sideways market. So no point to be taken of a trend up or down. So as I said, this might not be there in the books also. It is there in one of the book, but I don't think it will be there in John Murphy. So clear on this? 4 points: sideways market, continuation as well as reversal, symmetrical. I'll show you the example. Ascending, descending. Ascending will break up, descending will break down. Height is the target. And 3/4 length breakout should be there. It should not go towards the apex. Volume should be less during the triangle. And volume should be high on breakout. And no point should be taken of the trend. Okay. Now let's have you taken down whatever is there. So let's take, suppose what I mean by the last point is, this is the trend and this is the triangle. So this point should not be taken as a drawing triangle, as a trend line triangle. You have to take this. That's the last point what I meant. Okay. If you take this, you get bigger targets. Or at times, you may not have a triangle at all, but you will think that it is a triangle. If you have this much only, then you can think that this is a triangle. But you have already taken the point, this is not allowed. And there is no, it can directly break up or break down. So there is no triangle here. Okay. Now, in this particular case, of course, your failure point you know. Suppose this phase goes down, and here also there are chances that there can be pullbacks like this and then come down, but not again compulsory in this case. But if it goes up, okay, in this particular case, if the triangle fails like this, then it is immediately stop and reverse. Because if it has failed on this side of the market as a triangle, then it is going to go like this. So once you get a triangle, you definitely have a trade on whether the triangle works or the triangle fails. Okay, but only your mindset has to be ready to stop and reverse that way. As I said, that's the trademark of a good trader. To go long to short, short to long, within seconds or within minutes or within a microsecond also. So a failure of a triangle is another pattern which will work on the other side of the triangle. So that's how triangles are important, and they are also very often and common in the markets, and it can come on daily, weekly, more often. Monthly is rare. I am not seeing much on monthly, is rare. Daily, weekly comes very often. Alright, so let's check some triangles. So let's check the triangles. Stop loss is the trend line only. Once you break the trend line and it goes above the trend line, then stop loss is triggered. Now, some of the things first I'll show you on the slides, and then whatever trades I did recently. So this is symmetrical triangle. See this? See, we have not taken this high. If you see the absolute high here, that's the part of an uptrend. We have not taken that. And this is symmetrical triangle, height and breakout. And that much, it broke about three-fourths of the triangle. And it also gave a pullback in this case. See the pullback? And then went up. This is ascending triangle. So ideally this should be drawn from the next point. ये point नहीं आना चाहिए. This is this new assistant has made, so he's not clear on that. Descending triangle. Here also the absolute high should not be taken. Second high से draw करोगे, and that's your target. It gives a pullback and it comes back also. Sideways market. So this is the triangle. Now I'll show you some of them in the market right now. Height. Tallest. In this case, it gave you a pullback also. It was a slightly gray area triangle, kind of a gray area pullback. Slightly it went below the triangle and then went up. So see this, I'm not taking this high. Okay. And you should not. This is symmetrical triangle. So it works as a continuation. Up, sideways, up. This is the recent. So I'm not taking the absolute high. You can't. Went down, gave a pullback, and now it's reached the target. Now you have a key reversal yesterday with big volume. It's like a spinning top, key reversal, and big volume. So the bottom is made for the time being. So this can be the candidate for long today, and it may also be 61%. No, it's slightly higher than that. So, but you have a pattern here, strong one. So keep that in mind. So this was the triangle on daily. Now in the same chart, I have a weekly triangle. Can you spot now? This was perfect. You can't get better than this. Weekly triangle of, see the triangle target is 585 and 425. 150 rupees you are expecting from 475 to 320. And check the volumes here are not that much on the breakout. See the volumes have gone up. It's a symmetrical triangle. Right. This was perfect. So this we traded also. 150 rupees on a 500 rupees stop loss. 500 rupees stop is big, 30%. And it was picture perfect. It was meeting some other tools also. What we are going to learn in the future, which is RSI. So it's not there. It's not allowed. It's not